Welcome back, YouTubers. So this 2007 Infiniti fx35. Let me show you my mock-up here. So I like to use the universal converter because it gives me a lot of flexibility. So here's what happens. You can see how I changed the design of the front pipe. It's a little S-bend. And then I have this location here, which should be enough to satisfy the cat efficiency. If the engine's running running well and not burning oil, what do you think's going on here? Something's not right. The tune-up, fuel injection service, carbon service, you name it. All neglected maintenance things. And then you just see how this lays out. We're gonna weld that right to the existing flange. If the car comes back with an efficiency code, I'm gonna advise the customer they need to spend more money because the tune-up needs to be done and other things need to be done that they're obviously not gonna do right now. All I can do is advise. And then sometimes you can move this O2 sensor back here if it will reach, but this one does not. So I'm gonna go here and hope for the best. You can see it's only sampling a small brick right up in here on the upper converter. So that's how we're gonna do this universal cat. I'm curious what this job pays at the dealership. Let's go back. So the part at the dealership is $1,000 and an hour's labor. I assure you, you're not getting out of the dealership for $1,100 for a converter on this. Impossible. This is just some pricing that we get to go by. It's not very accurate, but I can tell you it's close. You think they're getting out of the dealership spending $900, $1,000 for the converter and less than an hour's labor? No way.
That's just for one side too.
I get it. I'm just saying, no way. Doubt it. So this job is at least half of the dealership price because we're using a universal product. We're making it in-house. We're going to weld it all in. But this just goes to show you that they're not completely maintaining this car. And probably did the other customer. How many miles are on this? I'm just curious if this customer who owned this car prior to this person getting it, if they did use good gasoline, stayed on top of their oil changes, did their fuel injection services, carbon services, everything else, would this converter have failed at 1,000 miles? I'm going to tell you probably not. But it's very, very common for a Nissan motor for bank 1 to fail more than bank 2. If you take the Nissan Pathfinders and anything else where the engine's actually turned where the flywheel crankshaft pulley is facing the passenger side, the firewall converters are always failing before the radiator side. And I'm just got to say is why is it has to be for over enrichment. I've seen them fail at 60,000 miles, under 100,000 miles. So at 50,000 miles, it's safe to say that your catalytic converter on average is at 50% of its life expectancy in today's cars and the way that people don't maintain them. And maybe it's the gasoline and maybe it's a combination of everything, but there you have it. Saving the customer tons of money. I'm shocked to see that this has an entire exhaust system done on it because I've never ever had to replace an entire exhaust system on one of these. Yeah, I'm shocked about that. Thanks for watching.